Hey guys, welcome in. Sorry it took me a second there to get started, but I'm really doing this live because I'm getting a little bit frustrated with some of the clients that I work with and some of the things that are going on in my life right now. So hopefully you can bear with me and just understand. I'm for some people, I'm not for some people, but I talk constantly, right? Every day to people. I create all this content about manifestation, about coaching, about baseball, about softball, about all these different things. And I'm just creating this content that's really it's life changing. It's good stuff. And if you've ever seen me coaching on the field, you understand that it really works and it makes a difference in people's lives. And if you're one of my clients and I've coached you before, you understand that when you work with me one-on-one, it's life changing. Yeah, I charge $10,000 for a year, but who doesn't? Why wouldn't you? Right? $10,000 is a freaking steal for what I give you. But here's the thing. I get on these calls and I talk to these people and I look at their business, and here I'm thinking, man, this is amazing. How do people not know about this person? How do people not know that this incredible person is doing these incredible things and making difference? And then I start talking to them and they're not making any money. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is the most wonderful thing since sliced bread, right? And I hate to use that cliche, but it's there, right? Everybody gets it. This is the most wonderful thing. And here we are not making any money. And I started talking to them, and it's very easy. They have no idea how money works, right? They have no idea. They have this wonderful thing that helps kids. It helps professionals. It helps relationships. It helps uh, set up marketing strategies. It helps set up websites. They help, I talk to amazing people every single day that have all these different things, this value that they could be adding to this world. But because of one simple thing, they don't understand money. No one knows about them. So they don't make any money. And then they think, well, JT, I'm going through this course and this coach is telling me do A, do B, do C, do D, right? And it's going to work, but it's not working for me. And I'm thinking, you know what? I know that coach and I know that course and it does work. But the problem is you don't understand how money works. Most people out there today think, okay, this is how money works, right? You go and you do a service and you get paid. And feel free to chime in. If you think that's actually how money works, chime in. And I'll tell you, that's not how money works. That's not how money works, right? Money is a vibration, it is a frequency that you need to get on. Get on that frequency, and you will think and take actions and open channels through your marketing and your system and your activities that allow that to flow to you. But they're not directly correlated. Why do you think a billionaire who has the same amount of hours in a day that I do makes billions of dollars and I make far less than that? Because he's on the frequency that allows that to flow in. It's not because he works more. He doesn't work more. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he's doing these things, but it's all inspired action based on the frequency he's at. When I'm working with the athletes, I take them out there and I say, what do you want? Because you have to start there, right? Decide what you want. What is it that you want? Well, I want to play Division 1 softball, Dad. And I'm referencing my daughter. Okay, so what do you think it takes to play Division 1 softball? And the first thing she does is, well, you have to be really good. You have to practice. You have to know the right people. You have to be recruited by the coach. You got to go to camps. No, no, none of that matters. If you ain't right here, none of that matters. You can pay the recruiting apps. You can pay Sherry Nodden, who is, by the way, if you don't know her, you should know her. if you've got a baseball or softball kid or even other athlete that wants to go to college and get it paid for, you got to talk to Sherry, right? And do it now before before she starts actually figuring out money and charging what she should be charging for the services she provides. She's incredible, right? You've got to figure out here what it looks like to be where you want to be. You got to go there first here. So in the example of my daughter, I said, okay, what do you think a day in the life of a division of one athlete looks like? Well, I have no idea. Well, figure that out. And when you figure that out, come back to me. So she starts connecting with these division one athletes, and all of a sudden she sees, oh, they're a lot like me, but they do this and this differently. And they're at this school and they're doing this and they're performing this. And look, they practice 3 times a day and they do this and they do a mental workout. They do a physical workout and they do practice plans and all of these things. And they have player development plans. Holy cow, all of this stuff. And now, now you go ahead and you paint that picture in your mind till you can see it clearly. When you can see it clearly, write it down. Now you can be a Division I athlete. That's all it takes. That's literally all it takes. Once you could see that, you can feel it, you can clearly communicate it. Now guess what happens? You're going to start thinking the thoughts of a Division I athlete. You're going to start taking the actions that a Division I athlete takes. You're going to start meeting the coaches that you need to meet to improve your development. You're going to start playing for the teams that you need to play for to get seen by the coach you need to be seen by, right? Because how many schools are you going to go play for? 1. And it's going to be perfect, right? Now, the title of this live stream is It's Easy, Simple, and Fun to Manifest Big Money. So let's talk about money, right? Let's talk about money. How much do you want? Why do you want it? Who cares, right? The universe does. The universe is manifesting through you. It's experiencing itself through you. Call it God, call it source, call it infinite intelligence, higher power, call it universe, whatever you want to call it. It is manifesting through you every day. You are the most powerful manifester on the planet. And the only one who can stop it is you. The only one who can stop it is you. So if you look at your life and you say, that's not what I want, decide exactly what you want. And I'm not saying a slight want, like what? A red Ferrari drives by and I'm like, oh, that's nice. I kind of want that. But I don't really. I don't. I'm not a Ferrari guy. I'd rather have a truck. I want to be able to fit my coaching gear, my baseball gear, my softball gear in the truck. I want to ride comfortably up front. I want it to be a nice truck, but I want to be a truck. I don't want a Ferrari. I can't take baseball equipment with me in a Ferrari. What if I have to emergency coach a team on the side of the field, on the side of the road? If I'm in my Ferrari, I'm not going to have my tools, right? And that's me. Maybe you want a Ferrari. You can have it. I guarantee you. But you got to seriously want it, right? So I'm on the call with a customer the other day, and he's got all this experience, and this is a potential client, right? I'm interviewing him to see if he can have one of my spots coaching with me, and I'm talking to him, and he's got this experience in marketing and funnels and all of this stuff, and he's actually created this really cool system that makes it super easy for new people, for beginners, for anybody to crush it in their business. If you take his system and you do it, and then I'm like, man, this is freaking amazing. This is awesome stuff. And I've got $250,000 worth of marketing in my head from all these courses I've taken and live events I've gone to and mentors that I've paid, right? And I still suck at it, by the way, but it doesn't matter because I'm on the frequency of what I want. And so whether it's good or whether it's bad, it works. And I know his system is going to work, right? And because of the way he presents it, that people are going to believe that it's going to work. And here we are. He has no money. He has two beautiful kids that he's trying to provide for, and he has no money. But why? Why? Because he doesn't know how money works. It's like playing the game of baseball, right? You have rules that makes the game fun, right? Because if you have no rules in a game, then nobody can win. And if nobody can win, how much fun is that going to be? Right? Because if you can change the rules at any point in time and you don't know what the rules are, how do you play to your best ability to max out your capability? You can't, right? So in the game of baseball, it has rules. Then, in order to keep everything fair, they hire people called umpires to enforce the rules, right? And the umpires on the field that day are going to interpret the rules based on what they know, right? So they're going to do the best they can to stick to their training and interpret the rules the way that they were taught, but they're still human. They're going to have a slightly different interpretation of the rules, no matter how well they're written out. Okay. The better they're written out, the longer they've been there, the better the interpretation is most likely going to be. But me as a coach, am I going to disagree with the umpire ever? Of course I am. But it's not a fight with me, right? I understand this. So I say, here's how I interpret that rule. Here's how you're interpreting that rule. And we have a conversation. And do they change the call right there? Usually not. But do they make different calls going forward in the future? I like to think so. And I have seen umpires improve. But when you fight with somebody who doesn't want to be better, they want to be right. Oh my gosh. So we just hired this service to take care of the dogs where we take them in once a month and they shampoo them, they brush them, they deshed them, they clip their nails, they brush their teeth, they clean their ears, they do the thing with the anal glands, everything. So they're beautiful. It's like a spa day for dogs. That's exactly what it is. I won't name it, but I go in there and I've got an appointment for a certain time. And I'm a punctual guy. I want to be on time, no matter what it is. Whether I'm coaching you or I'm coaching somebody else, I want to be on time. So I show up on time, according to me. And they said, and this gal at the front desk starts saying, well, you're late. And if you're late again, we're going to have to charge you. It's not a problem today. And I'm like, wait a minute. My confirmation right here that I'm looking at says my appointment's at this time. And I'm here at this time. No. We sent you a change on Saturday. And this was Monday. And I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean you sent me a change? Yeah, we changed the time to 9:15. And I'm sorry. She said I changed the time, which I didn't, by the way. But she said I changed the time to 9:15. So I was supposed to be there at 9:15. Long story short, she sat there for 15 minutes while I'm calmly trying to resolve the situation and just say, hey, you're right, I'm right. This is what I'm looking at. This is what you're looking at. We're both right with what we're looking at. Can we just agree to resolve this and maybe figure out where the miscommunication was and move forward? But she just had to be right. She was right. She had to be right. And so she said, do you want to talk to my manager? And I said, well, sure. I'd love to talk to your manager, see what she's all about. She comes out and proceeds to tell me that my appointment was at the 9:15 time, right? The change time. And I was like, okay, well, obviously we know who trained you, right? But that's the time I got for today. And I just needed to get this out there, man. If your business is not making money, you are not providing value. I don't care how good a person you are. I don't care how good a product you've created. If nobody knows about it, you're not providing value. You may think you are. You may be all super excited about it, but you're not. DM me. Let's get on a call. Let's figure out if I'm the right coach for you. If not, I pasted into the chat earlier this link to this manifestation seminar that we're running for the next 14 days. That's free, where you can see me and 28 other coaches. If you don't vibe with me, vibe with somebody. I guarantee you vibe with somebody. Get on that live event and change your life. Make a decision today that your life is not okay the way it is right now. And you need to get what you have out there. Stop messing around. God doesn't have, he's not punishing you because of sins you created so that you can't receive the blessings that he's dished out for you. That's not how it works. That's not how money works. Okay? Get a coach that'll help you get on the right vibe and start bringing in clients and making a difference in this world, and watch the money flow in your life. Watch the money flow. You won't be able to turn the spigot off. I love you all. I'm sorry for this rant today. Hopefully it changed somebody's life. Hopefully you're looking at this and you're making a decision to be on that event, to reach out to me, to be with a coach, to be with somebody who knows how money works, who can change your life. And if you're a softball or baseball parent, head over to Drill Masters Elite. You want to level up, that's the place to do it. When you see the interviews and the coaches and the people on there, that's the advice you need to be taking. Not this stuff on Facebook and LinkedIn. Don't even, I mean, there's some good people out there, but not the level. They're not playing at the level we're playing at Drill Masters Elite. I love you guys. Keep going. Get your stuff out there. You will make money. Get on that money frequency. It's easy, simple, and fun to make big money. Love you guys. Have a great day.